In my previous post, guys, you can check it out. I got a lot of black people, specifically black women, upset with me saying that, oh, why are black women on the internet attacking other black women? Because I said simply, again, I'm going to say it plain. I said, after the Skai Jackson situation, we as black women, we need to come together and have an honest conversation as to why so many of us choose to have children out of wedlock, one, and then when we choose our baby's father, we choose absolute losers. They all on the damn TikTok, under my comments, attacking me, calling me names, talking about where your baby daddy at. Newsflash, that's the point. I ain't got any. Again, it's like, black women, why is it such a difficult... Man, I'm sorry for the sunlight, guys. I'm in my car. Why is it so difficult for y'all to understand this? Birds in the sky, fish in the sea, the female chooses the male. The female, if you look at the animal kingdom, right? Because we're supposed to be the most educated, right? We got all these nursing degrees, RPNs, LPNs, whatever you want to call it, RNs, we're doctors, lawyers, and all this. Why is it that so many black women, at this point, it goes beyond socioeconomic status. Why is it that you can come across a black woman, she's a lawyer, attorney, district attorney, a judge. Why do y'all have babies with crackheads? I'm not even trying to be funny, okay? It's been so many times where you'll hear on the news several times, black female inmate guards, they work at a jail cell. Why are they getting pregnant by the inmates? It's like, it doesn't matter how educated a black woman is. It doesn't matter how much intelligence she possesses or she thinks she possesses. Why do so many black women, one, have children out of wedlock, or two, within wedlock, but specifically out of wedlock, their baby fathers are literally terrible men, trash men. They had a freaking thread going on Twitter, okay? It's still going on. They was like, you know what? Let's expose all of our trash baby dads. These women literally have no shame. They are literally posting pictures of their deadbeat baby dads. One girl that we couldn't even get to the other ones because he was so bad built. Like, he was like fat and bad built and like just ugly. And she was like, yeah, this is my baby dad, and he doesn't come around and see his daughter. I'm like, what made you think that it would be okay to have sex with a man like that in the first place? Black women, again, news flash. So this is our problem. I'm really about to get into y'all, okay? Because we claim to be the most educated. We're the most we run, we're the number one group in the country that's starting businesses and woo. That's all amazing. But what is the point of doing all this stuff, having all this intelligence, having these degrees, if we're not capable of choosing men who are going to be good husbands and fathers? Again, it's insane to me. It's literally insane. Again, it goes beyond socioeconomic status, a black woman's career. It's black women from, the teachers, the lawyers, the doctors, the movie stars. You got Halle Bailey. She a baby mama now. Keke Palmer, she a baby mama now. Now Skai Jackson, goofy ass, she a baby mama now. When is this going to stop? Again, it's simple. Okay, listen to me. If, as a woman, specifically as a black woman, I don't care about what white people doing. Again, that was another thing in my freaking comments. They're talking about what white women do it too. Don't nobody care what white people do. Our children are suffering. Do you not know that, again, since we're the most educated, do you not know that we are on track to being the permanent underclass in this country? We are literally going into the Trump administration times 2. Project 2025 is real. If you are a black woman, okay, and you are choosing to have a child out of wedlock, you are clinically insane. What sense does it make? Again, like, let's think about this, guys. Again, I see why men are so annoyed with women and upset. It's just like, you can't reason with emotional people. Y'all, black women are too hyper emotional. Listen to me, okay? This is logic and reasoning. I'm trying to reason with you. You as a woman, having children out of wedlock with this man, he does not respect you. He does not adore you. He does not love you. He has not committed nothing to you. He has not given you his ring. Okay, he has not given you his last name, a home to raise children in, a car, a push gift for birthing his children. All black women are getting when having all these babies out of wedlock is stretch marks, postpartum bodies, postpartum depression, bad built bodies. I'm going to be real. Again, this is what the women are telling me. Again, I speak with the single mothers, okay? They tell me that every last one of them tell me, Geneva, this is some bullshit, okay? I got to fight this man in court just so he can actually be a part of his children's lives, just for him to actually contribute something financially. I gotta fight this man in court. These women are suffering, and most importantly, forget the adults. Again, like, y'all made y'all decision, y'all pissed in the bed laying it. These children are suffering. Again, y'all letting these men get off scot-free. If I was a man today, I wouldn't give a damn either. It's like, why? She's giving me the milk for free. She's gonna have my children, give me sons and daughters, give them my last name, not hers. Like, that's another dumb shit that single black mothers do. They don't they'll have 10 kids, and by 10 freaking bums, all the children have different last names. Instead of being upset with me, You should be upset with yourselves. Again, I'm just trying to use logic and reasoning. I'm telling you. I am telling you right now. I say this as a woman with no kids. That's another thing. We claim to be this independent women. We strong, we're educated, we have all this intelligence. I'm asking you a question right now, black women, in my comments, or women period. When do you ovulate? How you this and that and the third, you grown, you independent, you educated, you got all these degrees, you don't even know when you ovulate. See, you don't know anything because we don't read anything. You know that you can only get pregnant as women 5 days of the month when you're ovulating usually? And yes, sperm cells, they do actually, they're able to actually live inside the vagina, the uterus, and utero for X amount of days. So again, you can add or subtract 3 to 5 days between that 5 days that you're ovulating. Again, we don't have any education. We can't claim to be the most educated women in the country and the nation when we choose horrible fathers to father our children. These men are crazy. Again, I've seen it all. I've seen women who are highly educated, and the bums, I'm telling you guys, the bums that they choose to father their kids, it literally makes no sense. It literally is no logic. There was no reasoning. Again, if you go on Twitter, it's still trending right now because it was literally insane. These black women, they're exposing their baby fathers, their deadbeat baby fathers, but they're also exposing themselves for being dumbasses. I'm gonna be honest. Again, it's a trend on Twitter. Everybody's like, upload a picture of your deadbeat baby dad. And just looking at these men, again, I don't know them from a can of paint. I don't know their first, middle, last name. I don't know their occupation, if they're employed, unemployed, underemployed, work under the table. I don't know them. But just looking at these men, it's like, what woman in her right mind would lay down with him and have sex unprotected? Again, I'm going to tell y'all what it is and what it isn't. Black women, we're going to have an honest conversation about why so many of us are attracted to low vibrational men. Why are so many of us, our self-esteem is so low and so shot that we will literally get pregnant. Okay, again, we're risking life and limb, okay, damaging our bodies. A lot of us are overweight. You see these single black mothers, they abusing their children, okay, because they're frustrated, right? They want to take the frustration out on the men. The men is not there. Okay, the father or fathers of the children are not there. They're mad at these damn kids who didn't ask to be in this world. So when are we going to have an honest conversation about why black women do this? Okay, we got to address the problem and what are the solutions? Again, I just told you the solution. It's simple, especially under the Trump administration, guys. You got to be insane to have a child out of wedlock. Again, if you have not went to a church, met this man at the altar, if he has not given you his last name, if he has not given you a ring, a house to raise some fucking kids in, do not get pregnant by him. Again, we're supposed to be the most educated. You know how many forms of birth control there is? Come on, there's not an excuse. There's not one excuse. Black women, we don't have not one excuse to have children out of wedlock in 2024. Enough.